Dr. Okupe, the reason...
Why don't you say Doyin? Ordinarily, that's what you will say. So don't pretend on the set.
Yes, Doyin.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. The reason deduced for this postponement mainly is the issue of security. And the impression given is that within the next 6 weeks, something dramatic, something drastic will have been done about Boko Haram. Can you please shed more light on this for us?
Thank you very much. I think the issue of postponement is a very serious issue. And like, what is said, although I don't agree with him that government is castigating INEC, that is not correct. Political parties exist.
Okay, I shall wait patiently.
Yeah,
and take you
political
up on
parties
that.
exist. PDP is a political party, all right? But, it is the mother or father of the government. But, quite honestly, I mean, you saw the president on television said he never, ever castigated INEC.
But you did.
Beg your pardon?
You did.
No, I didn't. I have not said anything about INEC.
Last week...
What I said, let us start this with a major disagreement, okay? What I said was that there were other issues, like he mentioned. The truth of the matter is that, in fact, government, especially the president, was alert to his responsibility. If he had, government was monitoring, but government cannot be seen. Monitoring and meddlesomeness are two different things. Government was monitoring INEC and was monitoring developments, within the issue of how this election and its preparation was going about. When INEC itself says that a week to the election, or a little bit over a week to the election, 1/3 of those who have submitted themselves to the registration process are yet to collect their PVCs. That was something that was astonishing. That was something that government had to immediately respond. It will be irresponsible of any person leading a country like Nigeria to hear and understand that 1/3, you're looking at 23, 25 million people who have voluntarily shown interest by going out to register to vote, have a likelihood of being made unable to vote. That was an alarming situation. And that was why Mr. President called for the meeting of the Council of State. So it was not meant to be a presidential decision. It was meant to be, that is the highest consultative body that Nigeria has. And it's made up of APC, PDP, ex-chief judges, ex-heads of states. So, it was a Nigerian affair. No, and it was nice that all Nigerians, in terms of leadership, were present to discuss this issue.
If I may comment, that meeting of the National Council of States, now there have been mixed speculations about what really transpired in that place. Was INEC arm twisted?
Well, I have the honor and privilege of having been present, not as a member, but as an aide of Mr. President. And since, I've seen the APC people talk, who were not in the meeting, talk about verbatim about, conversations that went on the meeting. So it will be right for me to put it in the right perspective. The meeting started, the president opened the meeting, and the issue was, how far is INEC ready for this election? And Professor Jega read a prepared statement, where, the state of affairs. And he went on and said, 34% of the people are yet to collect their PVCs, but that they will do everything possible, including collection of PVCs on the day of the election, if need be. But there's also, a caveat, towards the end of his speech. I have a copy of it, where he said, INEC will do better, and the preparations will be more perfected if they have a little bit more time. I'm not imagining it. It is written in that same document. So, you know, discussions went on from then on. You know, some people said, well, you know, if 1/3 of the people are not really ready, are not, you know, in position to vote, that will not be okay. Now, you know, it was a stakeholders meeting. Mr. President, you know, had invited the members, of the security agencies. You know that security agencies are very crucial to any election. It's, especially the ones we do here. You know, security agencies are going to be involved. You know, it is the Navy that helps to carry some of the electoral materials, you know, where we have issues with,